Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Rui Hachimura singles out Lakers' game plan that backfired against Warriors. Without their best rim protector Anthony Davis, Los Angeles Lakers forward Rui Hachimura lamented their game plan, which backfired, leading to their 134-120 loss to the Golden State Warriors on April 10. They are a three-point team, and then when we deny them, of course, the rim is going to be wide open, and there was nobody really protecting tonight, so that kind of hurt us for sure, Hachimura told reporters after the loss. The Lakers ended up on the wrong side of history as they allowed the Warriors to hit a record 26 of 41 three-pointers, with the Golden State trio of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green combining for 16. It was the most three-pointers the Lakers have allowed in their franchise history. Green made the Lakers pay for continuously sagging off him as he made 5 of 7 three-point attempts. It was our game plan for those guys that made a three tonight to let them shoot, and they did so, just we can't do anything about it, Hachimura lamented. Davis missed the game after getting hit in the head during their April 7 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their second straight loss pushed the Lakers back to 9th seed in the West with only 2 games left in the regular season. Hachimura logged a double-double with 20 points and 11 rebounds. LeBron James also had a double-double with 33 and 11 assists to lead the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, who started in place of Davis, produced 11 points and 6 rebounds. But he could not fill the big void left by Davis. It's different when it's AD, Davis, out there, Green told reporters. He can cover up so many mistakes. It's a totally different look for them when he's out there. Green has not made 5 three-pointers in a game since the 2017 NBA playoffs, which was one of the reasons why the Lakers' game plan was to dare him to shoot. You tip your hat to Green, Austin Reeves told reporters. At the end of the day, Draymond is fierce competitor as you see in the NBA, and it really doesn't surprise me if he does that because of what he gives to the game, and like Rui said, some of those shots are game plan driven, and for him to just step up and knock him down. You tip your hat and you move forward, and that's all you can really say about it. Green connected on 5 of 5 in the first half, matching his career high in a single half, which set the tone for the rout. 2 games ago, the Lakers had a golden shot at cracking the top 6 in the West until Davis's setback. The Timberwolves took advantage of Davis's early exit. So did the Warriors, who knocked down 12 of their first 17 three-point attempts. They were blazing hot, blazing hot, Lakers coach Darvin Ham told reporters of the Warriors. But we don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to get our bootstraps together, get back on the drawing board, look at the film and try to make the best out of these last 2 games. The Warriors, who cut the Lakers' lead for the 9th seed to just half game, now hold the season tiebreaker after winning their last 3 meetings this season. Whatever it takes for this team to win, these next 2 games are going to be important for us too. So we just got to focus on that, Hachimura said. Klay is primary reason Warriors are Shaq's dark horse playoff pick. It never is wise to count the Warriors out of a deep NBA playoff run, especially while Steph Curry still is playing. However, per Shaquille Oneal, Curry is not the reason why Golden State could be a dangerous team in the playoffs should they advance through the Western Conference play-in tournament. On the latest episode of The Big Podcast with Shaq, the Hall of Famer was asked by co-host Adam Lefkoe who his dark horse NBA playoff pick is. Golden State Warriors, they're going to beat the Lakers if they play against the Lakers in the play-in, Shaq said. And then if they do that, they probably play either the Thunder or the Timberwolves, Lefkoe responded. And they can beat them, Shaq added. While it's hard to bet against a Curry-led team in the playoffs, Shaq believes it's not just the 2-time MVP that makes the Warriors dangerous this postseason. But it's not Curry. It's Klay Thompson. And then for a guy like that, all I need is 2 games, Shaq explained. Because everybody's going to do what they do, but if you get Klay to give me 2 games, and then what I know and respect about Klay, he ain't no punk. So dogs, when you have them in a corner, they'll whimper, but when they get tired they'll bite. So right now everyone's killing him. Oh, he's coming off the bench, you lost it. He's still playing, all it takes is one of those games where his elbow is tucked in and he's feeling it and everybody's counting him out. Whether or not the Warriors actually make the playoffs to begin with remains to be seen. But if they do survive the play-in tournament, Thompson might just be the catalyst Golden State needs to chase another NBA championship. Klay Thompson is the factor everybody's not really counting on, Shaq concluded. We know what Steph's going to do, but if I can get Klay for 2 or 3 games. Shaquille O'Neal has surprised Klay Thompson take ahead of playoffs. The Golden State Warriors have had their issues this season. But they can breathe a little easier now that they've clinched a play-in spot and held off the Houston Rockets in the process. The Warriors picked up a huge win against the Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday, giving them the possibility of moving up to the 9th seed in the Western Conference. During a segment of Shaquille O'Neal's podcast, The Big Podcast with Shaq, O'Neal suggested that Warriors guard Klay Thompson would have a major impact in the postseason. Klay Thompson, for a guy like that, all I need is 2 games because everybody is going to do what they do, but if you get Klay to give me 2 games. And then you know what I know and respect about Klay, he ain't no punk, so you know, dogs when you have them in a corner they'll give you, dog pouting noise, but when they get tired, then they'll bite, Shaquille O'Neal said. So right now everybody's killing them. Oh, you're coming off the bench, you lost it, you lost it. He's still playing, all it takes is like one of those games where his elbow is tucked in and he's feeling it and everybody is counting them out, so Golden State. Should the Warriors move up past the Lakers and into the 9th seed, they'll host their first-round play-in game. But should they remain in the 10th seed, they'll be on the road for the play-in. Last season, the Warriors made the playoff outright by securing the number 6 seed in the West. They survived a tough, 7-game series against the Sacramento Kings in the first round before falling in 6 games to the Lakers in the second round. This season, Klay Thompson has perhaps the most on the line during the playoffs. Just like with the Warriors overall, Klay Thompson has had an inconsistent season. He began the season in usual spot as the Warriors' starting shooting guard, but amid his struggles, he was ultimately moved to the bench. Most recently, Thompson has been back in the starting lineup for the Warriors' past 8 games. Against the Lakers, Thompson went off for 27 points on 10-16 shooting from the field and 5-10 shooting from three-point range. He also had 3 assists, 1 steal and 1 blocked shot. He's been averaging 17.7 points per game, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.3 assists with splits of 43.3% shooting from the field, 38.6% shooting from the three-point line and 92.2% shooting from the free throw line. Thompson has a lot riding on the playoffs as he is set to become an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. The Warriors and Thompson technically don't have a deadline to agree to a contract extension before the season's end, but the fact that it hasn't happened yet is a bit concerning. Should Thompson hit free agency, which is looking likely, he will no doubt draw interest from other teams around the NBA. A big playoff performance, as Shaq suggests, could impact what kind of contract he ultimately signs in the offseason. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Shaquille O'Neal? Leave your opinion in the comments.